Have you ever experienced something so bizarre, so perfectly timed, that it felt like the universe was trying to tell you something? Maybe you keep seeing the same numbers everywhere, or a random stranger says exactly what you needed to hear. These moments aren't accidents, they're synchronicities, and if you know how to read them, they can change everything. But here's the catch: most people completely miss these signals. Society conditions us to ignore them, to believe life is just a chaotic mess with no deeper meaning. That's a lie. The truth is, reality is interactive, and synchronicities are guiding you whether you realize it or not. The question is, are you paying attention? In this video, I'll break down what synchronicities really are, why they happen, and how you can use them to unlock insane opportunities in your life. Stay with me until the end, because once you understand this, you'll start seeing signs everywhere. And before we dive in, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications, because this is knowledge you won't want to miss. Life isn't just a series of coincidences, it's a conversation. Synchronicities are those strange, almost magical moments when reality seems to be sending you a personal message. Maybe you've been thinking about an old friend, and out of nowhere they call you. Or perhaps you keep seeing the same number everywhere, as if the universe is nudging you towards something. These aren't random events. They are meaningful signals designed to guide you. The problem is, most people shrug them off as mere chance, missing out on the deeper meaning behind them. But once you start paying attention, the way you see reality changes forever. Think about it. What if every moment of your life was responding to your thoughts and emotions? The world around you is not separate from you. It's a mirror reflecting what's happening inside. When you shift your focus, new doors open and paths unfold effortlessly. Many spiritual traditions, and even modern psychology, agree. Reality is shaped by awareness. If you keep ignoring the signs, you stay stuck in the same patterns. But when you recognize synchronicities for what they are, guidance, you step into a more aligned and purposeful life. It's like receiving a secret map designed just for you. Some of the greatest minds in history understood this. Carl Jung, the Swiss psychologist who coined the term synchronicity, believed these moments were proof of a deeper, hidden order in the universe. Nikola Tesla and Albert Einstein also spoke about the mysterious connections between thought, energy, and reality. They knew the world isn't as mechanical as it seems. It's alive, intelligent, and responsive. When you start recognizing the patterns, you realize you're part of something much bigger. The universe isn't just happening around you. It's communicating with you directly. So why do most people ignore this? Because society has conditioned them to. From a young age, we're taught to trust logic over intuition, to dismiss the unexplainable, and to focus only on what's tangible. But the truth is, logic alone can't explain everything. There's an invisible rhythm to life, and those who learn to dance with it experience more flow, ease, and fulfillment. The key is to unlearn the mental barriers that block awareness. Once you do, synchronicities become a natural and constant part of your life. From the moment we're born, society teaches us what to believe, what to ignore, and what to fear. The modern world is built on logic, structure, and predictability, leaving little room for the unexplainable. Synchronicities, intuition, and unseen connections are dismissed as mere coincidences or wishful thinking. Schools, workplaces, and even family dynamics reinforce this idea, conditioning people to focus only on what's practical. But this conditioning doesn't make synchronicities disappear. It just makes people blind to them. The truth is, your mind has been trained to filter out what doesn't fit into the conventional narrative. Ever notice how children see magic in everything? They don't question why they feel drawn to certain people or why they just know things. But as they grow up, they're told to be realistic, to follow the rules, and to stop chasing fantasies. Over time, that natural awareness fades, replaced by rigid beliefs about how reality should work. The problem is, those beliefs act like blinders, cutting people off from deeper truths. What if the way we were taught to see the world is actually limiting us? What if reality is far more mysterious and responsive than we've been led to believe? Many ancient cultures understood this. Indigenous traditions, Eastern philosophies, and mystical teachings all emphasize the importance of intuition and signs from the universe. But in today's materialistic world, anything that can't be measured or explained is often dismissed. The irony? Science itself is starting to validate these ancient ideas. Quantum physics, psychology, and neuroscience are uncovering evidence that our thoughts and perceptions shape reality more than we ever imagined. The more open-minded you are, the more you start to see the hidden patterns at play. Breaking free from this conditioning isn't easy, but it's possible. It starts with questioning what you've been taught and allowing yourself to see the world with fresh eyes. Pay attention to the little things, unexpected encounters, repeating symbols, and gut feelings that won't go away. The more you notice, the more undeniable it becomes. Once you break the mental barriers that suppress, awareness synchronicities flood in, and reality reveals its deeper layers. Throughout history, the greatest minds have recognized that reality is not as random as it seems. Carl Jung introduced the concept of synchronicity, suggesting that meaningful coincidences reveal an unseen connection between the mind and the universe. Nikola Tesla believed that energy, frequency, and vibration were the keys to understanding existence. Even Albert Einstein admitted that reality is shaped by forces beyond what traditional science can explain. These thinkers understood something crucial. When patterns emerge in your life, they are not accidents, they are clues. The question is, are you paying attention? Think about moments when life seemed to align perfectly, when the right opportunity, the right person, or the right idea appeared at just the right time. Was it luck, or was it a deeper intelligence at work? People who study success, manifestation, and psychology know that patterns often reveal hidden truths. If you keep encountering the same numbers, symbols, or even people, there's a reason. The universe communicates in patterns, and once you start recognizing them, you begin to see the bigger picture of your own life. Nothing is truly random. It's all connected. This idea is woven into every major spiritual and philosophical tradition. In Eastern wisdom, it's called the Tao, the natural flow of life. In Hermetic teachings, it's known as above, so below, meaning that what happens in the universe mirrors what happens within us. Indigenous cultures observe nature's cycles, understanding that everything moves in rhythms. Even modern neuroscience confirms that the brain itself is wired to recognize patterns, helping us make sense of the world. The truth has always been there. We've just been trained to ignore it. Once you accept that patterns have meaning, your relationship with reality changes. You stop dismissing synchronicities as coincidences and start seeing them as signposts. You begin to ask deeper questions. Why is this happening now? What is this leading me toward? Instead of resisting the unknown, you lean into it. And when you do, life stops feeling random. It starts feeling like a well-orchestrated dance guiding you toward something greater. Imagine if reality was constantly responding to you, adjusting, aligning, and guiding you based on your thoughts and emotions. That's exactly what synchronicities do. They're not just random events. They are feedback from the universe, reflecting what's happening within you. When your mind is clear and your emotions are in sync, synchronicities appear more frequently. But when you're lost in doubt, fear, or negativity, they seem to disappear. This isn't magic. It's a natural process, one that's always been at play whether you noticed it or not. You've probably experienced this before. Maybe you were thinking about changing jobs and suddenly job offers or new opportunities started showing up everywhere. Or perhaps you were going through a difficult time, and just when you needed it most, a book, a song, or a stranger's words gave you the exact message you needed to hear. These aren't accidents. Synchronicities happen because your energy attracts what aligns with your state of mind. The universe isn't working against you, it's responding to you. Spiritual traditions, from Buddhism to Kabbalah, have long taught that the outer world is a reflection of the inner world. Even psychology backs this up. Our subconscious beliefs shape our experiences. If you believe life is full of struggle, you'll notice obstacles everywhere. But if you believe in flow and possibility, opportunities seem to appear effortlessly. The key is to understand that synchronicities are guiding you, not just entertaining you. They show up as a response to your focus, helping you course correct when needed. Once you start treating synchronicities as meaningful signals, everything shifts. You begin to trust the timing of your life instead of forcing things to happen. You recognize that nothing is truly random and that the universe is far more interactive than you once thought. Instead of ignoring these signs, you start working with them, allowing synchronicities to lead you toward clarity, purpose, and the path that's meant for you. For centuries, spirituality and science seem to be on opposite sides. But quantum physics is proving they're more connected than we ever imagined. Experiments show that observation itself influences reality. In the famous double-slit experiment, scientists discovered that particles behave differently when they are being watched, as if reality is aware of being observed. This aligns perfectly with the idea that our thoughts shape our experiences. If the universe responds to observation at a quantum level, then our consciousness is playing a far greater role in shaping reality than we've been taught. This isn't just theoretical, it's happening in your daily life. Ever noticed how, when you focus on something, you start seeing more of it? If you're thinking about buying a red car, suddenly red cars appear everywhere. This is known as the Bader-Meinhof phenomenon, or the frequency illusion, but it's deeper than that. Quantum principles suggest that your focus actually influences reality, not just your perception of it. This means that where you place your attention literally shifts the energy around you, pulling in experiences that match your state of mind. Many great thinkers have hinted at this truth. Nikola Tesla once said, "If you want to understand the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration." Eastern philosophies have taught for centuries that everything is energy, and now science is confirming it. If your thoughts and emotions are forms of energy, then they are constantly interacting with the world around you. This is why positive intentions and focused awareness create real changes, while fear and doubt block progress. It's not just mindset, it's physics. Understanding this gives you power. If reality is responding to your consciousness, then you are never truly stuck. Your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs act like a signal, attracting experiences that match their frequency. By shifting your internal state, you shift what happens externally. This is why mindfulness, meditation, and visualization aren't just spiritual practices. They are tools for actively shaping the reality you experience. The universe isn't random, it's responsive, and the question is, what are you broadcasting? Everything in the universe is energy, including your thoughts, emotions, and even your body. Science confirms that every object, every sound, and every living being emits a frequency. When your energy is in harmony with what you desire, synchronicities increase. But when fear, doubt, or negativity take over, you create resistance, blocking the flow. This is why people who radiate confidence and joy seem to attract opportunities effortlessly, while those stuck in worry or frustration struggle. Your vibration is like a signal broadcasting to the universe. What you send out determines what comes back. You've probably experienced this firsthand. Have you ever noticed that when you're in a great mood, everything seems to go your way? People treat you better, doors open, and even small things like catching every green light just happen. But on days when you're stressed or upset, everything seems to go wrong. This isn't just coincidence, it's energy alignment in action. Your state of being influences your external reality far more than you realize. The key is to consciously raise your vibration so that synchronicities become a natural part of your life. Ancient teachings have emphasized this for centuries. In Hinduism and Buddhism, energy centers known as chakras affect your physical and emotional state. In Taoism, balance with the natural flow of life is essential. Even modern psychology acknowledges that emotions influence perception and behavior. When you align with higher frequencies, through gratitude, mindfulness, and positive intention, you naturally attract experiences that match your energy. It's not about forcing things to happen, but allowing them to unfold as you align with the right frequency. So how do you raise your vibration? Simple practices can make a huge difference. Meditation calms the mind. Gratitude shifts focus to abundance, and movement, like dancing, exercise, or even deep breathing, helps release stagnant energy. Surrounding yourself with uplifting people, music, and environments also plays a big role. The more you cultivate high vibrational states, the more synchronicities appear, reinforcing that you're on the right path. The universe is always listening. The question is, what are you tuning into? Noticing synchronicities is just the beginning. What truly matters is what you do with them. Too many people see meaningful signs but fail to act, either doubting themselves or waiting for even more confirmation. But synchronicities aren't just cosmic entertainment. They're opportunities disguised as coincidences. They appear to guide you toward the right people, places, and decisions. If you don't take action, the moment passes and the opportunity fades. The universe opens doors, but it's up to you to walk through them. Think about the times when you hesitated. Maybe you felt a strong intuition to call someone, but you ignored it, only to later realize it could have led to something important. Or perhaps you kept seeing signs pointing toward a new career path, but fear held you back. Those moments are tests, chances to step into alignment with what's meant for you. Taking action doesn't always mean making huge leaps. Sometimes it's as simple as saying yes to a small step that leads to something bigger. Highly successful and fulfilled people understand this principle. They don't just wait for life to happen, they engage with it. They trust their instincts and follow the signs, even when logic says otherwise. This doesn't mean acting recklessly, but rather moving forward with trust and awareness. Synchronicities are like a GPS system. They provide guidance, but you have to steer the wheel. The more you act on these signals, the more they appear, reinforcing that you're on the right path. So next time a synchronicity catches your attention, ask yourself, what is this trying to tell me? What action can I take right now? Maybe it's reaching out to someone, learning a new skill, or simply shifting your mindset. Whatever it is, don't just acknowledge the sign, respond to it. When you start acting on synchronicities, life begins to unfold in ways you never imagined. The question is, are you ready to move? Now that you understand how synchronicities work, the real question is, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to brush them off as coincidences, or are you going to start paying attention and using them to your advantage? Because here's the truth. The universe is always speaking to you, but only those who listen and act will see real transformation. Think back. Have you been ignoring signs that keep showing up? Have you been hesitating to take action on something your intuition is practically screaming at you to do? If so, this is your wake-up call. The more you acknowledge synchronicities and act on them, the more the universe aligns in your favor. Life isn't happening to you, it's happening for you. But you have to meet it halfway. Drop a comment below and tell me, what's the craziest synchronicity you've ever experienced? Let's start a conversation because trust me, once you open this door, you'll realize you're not alone in this. And if you found this video eye-opening, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. There's so much more to uncover, and you won't want to miss what's coming next.